Hey people, today is March 17th, 17 days into March, St. Patrick's Day. I mean, I got on my green. It's not like a green, but it's green, but shoot. I hadn't been nowhere for nobody to pinch me, so it don't even matter. Shoot. Maybe I should go out somewhere and not wear green. See if I can get pinched. Anyway, I'm just being silly out. But happy St. Patrick's Day, if that's your thing. Um, March is March Money Madness. So we are here again for 31 days this month where I'm trying to be consecutive and coming online and doing my due diligence as a home-based business owner and sharing information. And I just decided that since everybody's got a month or a day, until I got on YouTube or Facebook, I never heard of National Daughters Day. I never heard of National Hot Dog Day. I never heard of a lot of this stuff. So I'm like, they just pulling stuff out the air and designating it as a day. So I'm pulling this out of the air and designating March as March Money Madness, where we're talking financial tips. Now, like I said, this is spring break for my little one. I'm in the office, but I'm actually off today. So I'm in the office in I guess a home-based business owner capacity because I'm doing the dreaded getting my tax stuff together. And I said it like that, but it's not really. When you're organized, which I have the capability of being, but I don't always follow through, tax time is not a big headache. I have our cash flow manager, which is a tool that I sell with my econ that helps you to categorize and enter all of your expenses. So that's the part I'm going through now. Now I'm beating myself upside the head because had I done what I should do all year, which is every time I have a new expense that's out of the norm, go ahead and put it in the cash flow manager. I wouldn't have to be going back and, doing some procrastination type stuff. But that's not what I want to talk to y'all about. Today I want to talk to you about generational wealth. Now this general generational wealth doesn't applies to anyone with kids. It doesn't. You don't have to be a business owner. But I'm coming at you today from the perspective of a business owner. Because when I became a business owner in 2015 with my econ, that's when I learned that, and she really was my basis for starting this business because I wanted to create generational wealth. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to leave her $1 million and she's going to be set for life and she ain't going to never have to work. What I'm saying is I'm teaching my daughter, who is now 11, and she'll be 12 next Friday. She's now 11. When I started this business, she was 5 years old. And as I told y'all in one of my previous videos, when I was talking about the talk that you should be having with your kids about finance, ever since she turned 5 and we started this, I have slowly, built on financial education for her. It would make no sense for me to try to tell her what I tell an adult at 5 years old. So you have to pace it for the child's age. But the thing is, I have continually told her things about money. And it's never too early to start teaching it. And if you teach it, it's easier to build upon it versus being 40 years old like I was and trying to learn everything all at once. The first thing I learned when I joined my econ to start this business was I could hire my child. I had no idea I could do that, but I was able to hire her. Of course, I wasn't paying her an exorbitant amount. At 5 years old, the biggest participation and help she could give me was being in videos with me because she's cute. She was good, cute, adorable, something. And we did do what kicked off my YouTube. She and I did a video together when she was 5 of us in a Toys R Us parking lot. And we were talking about the difference between an allowance and a paycheck. And she's a little snag tooth and looking all cute. And, so a lot of people gravitated towards that video. It has over 500,000 views on YouTube. And it's really what got me over to, for YouTube, the goal is to get over 1,000 subscribers. I hadn't been on YouTube in months after I put that video up. And then I started getting notifications from people saying, did you realize how many followers you have? So when I went back and checked, I had over, and I still have over 4,000 followers. Now, they're not all active followers, of course, because a lot of those were kids. But at the same time, my point in telling you that is she was really putting in work because she's the one that drew in the people when she was helping me explain the difference between, or why it's better to give a paycheck than an allowance. And we were talking about publication 15, which is the publication that allows you to hire your child. So that was one of the things I was able to do. Since I've joined my econ, she has started her own, I've started her with her own bank account. I've already started putting money in her retirement. Everything I learned that I can use to, enhance her financially, I immediately try to put it to work. So like I said, I'm not going to be leaving her $1 million, but I want her to be better prepared than the average person was prepared. Because, I'm not going to be here forever, and I want to make sure she knows how to pick up the ball and run with it. Another thing, my business partner, Tony, and I saw an opportunity open up with COVID to get her and his daughter started their own business. So she now has her own business. They have their own website, shameless plug, TideandEyeEssentials.com. Check it out. We're still selling hand sanitizer. But yeah, they have a website, they have a YouTube page. So for all of you guys that have a business, please consider researching hiring your child. If they're between the ages of 0, and that means newborn, Gerber babies, all pamper babies, when they do the pictures on the magazine, if they're between the ages of 0 and 18, they can work for you without being charged, without being taxed. So that's the advantage of hiring your child. So if you have kids and you have a business, look into it. Publication 15. So, what can I put for comment interaction today? I'm going to ask, what age were you when you felt like you finally learned about money? Like I said, I've been slowly teaching mine since 5 years old. I really felt like I learned at 40. How old were you? And that's going to be it for me for today. I can get back to these taxes. Tony and I may be on later. I'm going to see what he's got going on. And if not, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.